Hello everyone. Today, I will give you some tips to write kanji beautifully. If you want to write kanji beautifully, it's important. The answer is width. Width is very important. The key to writing beautifully is to lengthen one spot on each side. So, I will explain it using these four kanji. I will give you tips on how to write each kanji beautifully, as well as on the width of the kanji. And what I am about to tell you is very useful because it can be applied to other kanji as well. So, let's get started. First of all, I will try to write kanji beautifully. So please think about where there is a big difference. The first kanji means big. This kanji is flower. This kanji is water. And the last one is to say. Look closely at the red marks. It is longer in one place on each side. In the case of big, flower, water, etc., which have a horizontal line and a harai, the harai should be longer than the horizontal line to make the writing look more beautiful. Here are some tips for writing more beautifully. Focus on this part. Stop once, then sweep to the right. I write it again. Stop once, then sweep. Here is another tip. One is to write horizontal lines with a slightly upward. And there is another important tip. That is to extend the strokes upward, instead of making a left sweep immediately. First, write a straight line downward, then sweep to the left. Next is how to write the kanji for flower. Write the right side slightly higher. This is not a good way to write it. As you can see, it's a bit too long. When it's too long, the balance becomes off. So, write the right side shorter. However, this is raised too much. Try to raise it just a little and write it shorter. And there is another important point. It's the way to write the sakamuri. This is an incorrect way to write it. you see what's wrong? Now, let's try writing it correctly. When writing the kusakamuri, make sure to extend it upward. And write it with a slightly upward. As you can see in this image, the right side looks more beautiful. Next is how to write the kanji for water. This is an incorrect example. The button is aligned. When writing water, it's important not to align the button, but to leave a bit of space. However, the kanji I've written now doesn't follow the principle I mentioned earlier about making one each side longer. It's important to make the sweep a bit longer, like this. In kanji, it's very important to give width. This kanji looks a bit rectangular. It doesn't have enough width. Here, you should stop once and then sweep to the right. This was a mistake. Finally, I will write a good example. It's written beautifully and in good balance. Finally, here's how to write the kanji for say. First, this is an incorrect way to write it. The width is too narrow. Kanji with many horizontal lines should be written with space, ensuring that the width is balanced. Also, let's create a space here. I will explain how to write the mouth, part of this kanji. Extend both the bottom and right side. Also, write the vertical stroke inward. If you don't follow this method, it will look like this. However, just by writing the mouth this way, it becomes much more beautiful. How is it? Doesn't it look beautiful when written this way? Today, I explained how to write just 4 kanji, but these methods can be applied to many other kanji. Please give it a try and practice. Thank you for watching. See you next time.